name of Bhavya and Aryan. So that will be a part of your activity. Agnish, have you selected someone else with you for the quiz, or you will be doing it alone?
Ma'am, I asked Devansh and he said yes.
Devansh. Okay. On all the students, yes, on Wednesday there will be a Kahoot quiz on the periodic properties till ionization energy, whatever topics we are doing it today. Okay, and I want all of you to part actively in that quiz. See, winning is not a issue. Winning से कुछ नहीं होगा. Main है कि आपको answer करना है. ठीक है? ये नहीं कि कौन first answer करे. So I will be extending the time also. Like I will be giving 30 seconds, and if the question is difficult, you may get 40 seconds on the quiz. But I want everyone to answer it. Even if you are, it's not that you are answering in the first 10 seconds. Even if you are answering within the time limit, it will be appreciated. So this was the second point. One more point, like I took an assignment. So 5-6 students are there who have not done the Google form assignment because they were absent during the class, and they have not submitted me the Google form assignment of chapter 2. So I have opened the link. So if there is only 32 students have submitted. Yesterday I was making a record. So only 32 students have submitted the Google form assignment of chapter 2. Is it okay? So they have to submit it today only. Another thing, only 32 students, they have attempted the test. So rest 8, I will be giving them 0 marks. Yes. Pardon?
Ma'am, can we do it?
बेटे टेस्ट तो खत्म हो गया ना बस. टेस्ट तो उसी दिन होता है, वो भी मैंने टाइम एक्सटेंड कर दिया था क्योंकि दूसरा सेक्शन भी इन्वॉल्व था. अदरवाइज आई वोंट बी टेस्ट. यू कांट डू अगेन. फॉर द असाइनमेंट यू हैव गॉट अ ऑप्शन बिकॉज टेस्ट के मार्क्स है. टेस्ट आपको वैसे प्रैक्टिस में करना है तो करके दे दो, बट आई वोंट काउंट द मार्क्स. और टेस्ट का तुम
Please send the group. We will practice it.
I will send the link of the assignment again in the group. So assignment you can submit those who have not submitted, but not the test. Otherwise, the purpose of test is waste.
Can you share the link of assignment again? Because
I will send the assignment link again. That's not an issue. ठीक है, इसके बाद मैं याद नहीं दिलाऊंगी क्योंकि मैं every day by weekend I will make a record. So if you are not submitting, I will give 0 marks. I won't bother. Okay, Anshika is present today. Anshika, yes, I am making you a presenter. Have you prepared?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I am making you both a presenter. So you can start.
Excuse me, ma'am.
1 minute. First, let me make Anshika presenter. Meanwhile, I will be solving your problems. Pragya also. Dishita also.
Ma'am, it's a video, so one of them can present it.
Okay, but I am making you a presenter. The students can ask questions also from you. Okay, I have made you a presenter. You can ask. You can start. Yes, meanwhile, who was asking?
Ma'am, the quiz is on Wednesday or Monday, ma'am, because I think you told me Monday.
Monday. It will be on Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
can start the topic with quiz only.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you can start.
Ma'am, just a second.
Number of attendees are quite less.
Ma'am, may I start?
Yes.
Morning, everyone. Today I, Anshika, Pragya, and Dishita are going to talk about classification of elements in periodic table with you all. Modern periodic law can be stated as the physical and chemical properties of the elements are periodic functions of their atomic numbers. The atomic number is equal to the number of electrons or protons in a neutral atom. The periodic law revealed important analogies among the 94 naturally occurring elements. Modern version, the so-called long form of the periodic table of the elements, is the most convenient and widely used. The horizontal rows are called periods and the vertical columns groups. Elements having similar outer electronic configuration in their atoms are arranged in vertical columns referred to as groups or families. According to the recommendation of International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry, the groups are numbered from 1 to 18. Nomenclature of elements with atomic number less than 100. The naming of the new elements had been traditionally the privilege of its discoverer, and the suggested name was ratified by the IUPAC. This, however, led to some controversies. New elements with very high atomic numbers are so unstable that only minute quantities, sometimes only a few atoms of them, are obtained. Their synthesis and characterization, therefore, require highly sophisticated, costly equipment and laboratory. Such work is carried out with competitive spirit only in some laboratories in the world. Scientists, before collecting the reliable data on the new element, at times got tempted to claim for its discovery. To avoid such problems, the IUPAC has made recommendation that until a new element's discovery is proved and its name is officially recognized, a systematic nomenclature will be derived directly from the atomic number of the element. Shown here are the numerical roots for 0 and numbers 1 to 9. The roots are put together in order of digits which make up the atomic number, and IUM is added at the end. The mean energy level of an electron is known as shell. It is determined by the principal quantum number. Orbital is the 3D region where there is maximum probability of finding an electron. Electronic configuration is the distribution of electrons into orbitals of an atom. An element's location in the periodic table reflects the quantum number of the last orbital filled. Electronic configuration across periods. Successive period in the periodic table is associated with the filling of the next higher principal energy level. The number of electrons in each period is twice the number of atomic orbitals available in the energy level that is being filled. The first period starts with the filling of the lowest level and therefore has two elements, hydrogen and helium, when the first shell K is completed. The second shell n is equal to 2 starts with lithium and the third electron enters the 2s orbital. The next element, beryllium, has 4 electrons and has the electronic configuration 1s2 2s2. Starting from the next element, boron, the 2p orbitals are filled with electrons when the L shell is completed at neon. Thus, there are 8 elements in the second period. The third period, n is equal to 3, begins at sodium and the added electron enters the 3s orbital. Successive filling of 3s and 3p orbitals give rise to the third period of 8 elements from sodium to argon. The fourth period, n is equal to 4, starts at potassium and the added electron.
Ma'am, is the voice coming?
Yes, voice is coming, but it is little bit slow. Volume is little bit low, but it's coming.
Ma'am, it is very slow.
It's very slow. So actually that I wanted to say for further videos, because that's a part of the flip teaching. So please थोड़ा सा मतलब थोड़ा इस तरह से यूज करना, क्योंकि अभी तो स्टार्टिंग है कि आप किसी को एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हो.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Those students who will be making further videos, please keep all these points in mind. Okay, it's over. Anshika?
Filling up of the 3D orbital.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it's a good effort, I will say. Chalo, have you learned something from the activity? I hope that your concepts will be clear, particularly the students who have made the activity.
But the video isn't
Ma'am, the
over
video
yet.
is not yet over.
Okay, you can continue. That's what I was asking.
Orbital becomes favorable and we come across the so-called 3D transition series of elements. This starts from scandium, which has the electronic configuration 3d14s2. The 3d orbitals are filled at zinc with electronic configuration 3d10 4s2. The fourth period ends at krypton with the filling up of the 4p orbitals. Altogether, we have 18 elements in this fourth period. The fifth period, n is equal to 5, beginning with rubidium, is similar to the fourth period and contains the 4D transition series starting at yttrium. The period ends at xenon with the filling up of the 5p orbitals. The sixth period contains 32 elements and successive electrons enter 6s, 4f, 5d, and 6p orbitals in the order. Filling up of the 5f orbitals begins with cerium and ends at lutetium to give the 4f inner transition series, which is called the lanthanoid series. The seventh period is similar to the sixth period with the successive filling up of the 7s, 5f, 6d, and 7p orbitals and includes most of the man-made radioactive elements. This period will end at the element with atomic number 118, which would belong to the noble gas family. Filling up of the 5f orbitals after actinium gives the 5f inner transition series known as the actinoid series.
Elements in the same group have the same number of electrons in their outermost shell, leading to similar valence shell electronic configuration. Thus, we observe a similar trend in the properties and chemistry of the elements in the same group.
Types of elements. The elements in a vertical column of the periodic table constitute a group and exhibit similar chemical behavior. This similarity arises because these elements have the same number and same distribution of electrons in their outermost orbitals. We can classify the elements into 4 blocks: S block, P block, D block, and F block, depending on the type of atomic orbitals that are being filled with electrons. There are two exceptions to this categorization. First, helium belongs to the S block, but its positioning in the P block along with other group 18 elements is justified because it has a completely filled valence shell, and as a result it exhibits properties characteristic of other noble gases. The other exception is hydrogen. It has only one s electron and hence can be placed in group 1. It can also gain an electron to achieve a noble gas arrangement, and hence it can behave similar to a group 17 element. Because it is a special case, hydrogen is placed separately at the top of the periodic table.
The S block elements. The elements of group 1 alkali metals and group 2 known as alkaline earth metals, which have Ns1 to 2 outermost electronic configuration, belong to the S block elements. They are all reactive metals with low ionization enthalpies. They lose the outermost electrons readily to form +1 ion in the case of alkali metals or +2 ion in the case of alkaline earth metals. The metallic character and the reactivity increase as we go down the group. Because of the high reactivity, they are never found pure in nature. The compounds of the S block elements, with the exception of those of lithium and beryllium, are predominantly ionic.
The p block elements belong to group 13 to 18, and these together with s block elements are called the representative elements or main group elements. The outermost electronic configuration varies from ns2np1 to ns2np6 in each period. At the end of each period is a noble gas element with a closed valence shell ns2np6 configuration. All the orbitals in the valence shell of the noble gases are completely filled by electrons, and it is very difficult to alter this stable arrangement by the addition or removal of electrons. The noble gases thus exhibit very low chemical reactivity. Preceding the noble gas family are two chemically important groups of nonmetals. They are the halogens and the chalcogens. These two groups of elements have highly negative electron gain enthalpies and readily add 1 or 2 electrons respectively to attain the stable noble gas configuration.
The D block elements. These are the elements of group 3 to 12. These are characterized by the filling of inner d orbitals by electron and are therefore referred to as D block element. These have general outer electronic configuration Ns0 to 2, N-1, D1 to 10. They are all metals. They mostly form colored ions and are used as catalysts. They are paramagnetic, that is, are attracted by magnetic fields. They exhibit variable oxidation states. They are called transition elements. The F block elements. The two rows of elements at the bottom of periodic table, called the lanthanoids and actinoids, constitute the F block elements. The last electron added to each element is filled in F orbital. These are characterized by the outer electronic configuration Ns2, N-1, D0 to 1, N-2, F1 to 14. They are all metals.
The elements can be divided into metals and nonmetals. Metals comprise more than 78% of all known elements and appear on the left side of the periodic table. Metals are usually solids at room temperature. Metals usually have high melting and boiling points. They are good conductors of heat and electricity. They are malleable and ductile. Non-metals are located at the top right-hand side of the periodic table. In fact, in a horizontal row, the property of elements change from metallic on the left to non-metallic on the right. Non-metals are usually solids or gases at the room temperature with low melting and boiling points. They are poor conductors of heat and electricity. Most non-metallic solids are brittle and are neither malleable nor ductile. The elements become more metallic as we go down a group. The non-metallic character increases as one goes from left to right across the periodic table. The elements bordering this line and running diagonally across the periodic table show properties that are characteristic of both metals and non-metals. These elements are called semi-metals or metalloids. Friends of periodic table.
Okay. See how many friends you have taken atomic radii and
Until ionization enthalpy.
okay, just play till atomic radii, okay? And afterwards, because it is quite informative video, just share it in your class group.
Okay, ma'am.
Continue till atomic radii.
Covalent or metallic radius depending on whether the element is a non-metal or a metal. One practical approach to estimate the size of an atom of a non-metallic element is to measure the distance between two atoms when they are bound together by a single bond in a covalent molecule, and from this value the covalent radius of the element can be calculated. For example, the bond distance in the chlorine molecule is 198 picometer, and half the distance, 99 picometer, is taken as the atomic radius of chlorine. Metallic radius. For metals, we define the term metallic radius, which is taken as half the internuclear distance separating the metal cores in the metal crystal. For example, the distance between two adjacent copper atoms in a solid copper is 256 picometer. Hence, the metallic distance of copper is assigned a value of 128 picometer. Atomic radii can be measured by X-ray or other spectroscopic methods. Across a period, the atomic size generally decreases. It is because within the period, the outer electrons are in the same valence shell, and the effective nuclear charge increases as the atomic number increases, resulting in the increased attraction of electrons to the nucleus. Down a group, the atomic radius increases regularly with the atomic number. The principal quantum number increases and the valence electrons are farther from the nucleus. This happens because the inner energy levels are filled with electrons, which serve to shield the outer electrons from the pull of the nucleus. Consequently, the size of the atom increases as reflected in the atomic radii. The ionic radii can be. It's done.
Okay, you can play ionization enthalpy also in initial portion.
Okay, ma'am. Estimated by measuring the distances between cations and anions.
That will be starting of the topic that we are going to do. So you can start with it.
An ion will be larger than that of the parent atom. Isoelectronic species. When we find some atoms and ions which contain the same number.
Please listen for isoelectronic species carefully.
For example, O2 negative, F negative, Na positive, and Mg2 positive have the same number of electrons, that is 10. The cation with the greater positive charge will have a smaller radius, and ion with the greater negative charge will have the larger radius. Across a period, the ionic radius, like atomic size, generally decreases across a period. Down a group. Again similar to the atomic size, ionic radii increases down a group.
Ionization enthalpy. What is ionization enthalpy? It is the energy required to remove an electron from an isolated gaseous atom in its ground state. As energy is required to remove electrons, ionization enthalpy is always positive. The ionization enthalpy is expressed in kilojoule per mole. First ionization enthalpy. The first
1 minute, 1 minute.
Students,
Students, please note down, please listen to the points very carefully because this is all what we are going to do. And they have taken a lot of efforts in presenting the information in a very short and precise manner. वॉल्यूम थोड़ा कम है, बट अदरवाइज द इंफॉर्मेशन इज वेरी गुड. ओके, प्लीज कंटिन्यू.
The enthalpy change when the element loses its first loosely bound electron. Second ionization enthalpy. It is the energy required to remove the second most loosely bound electron. The second ionization enthalpy will be always higher than the first ionization enthalpy, as more energy is required to remove an electron from positively charged ion as compared to a neutral atom. The first ionization enthalpies of elements having atomic numbers up to 60 are plotted in the given graph. It can be observed that maxima of ionization enthalpy occurs at the noble gases which have closed electron and very stable electronic configuration, whereas it is minimum at alkali metals as they have high reactivity and unstable electronic configuration. Ionization enthalpy depends upon the following factors. First, the attraction of electron towards the nucleus, and second, the repulsion of electrons from each other. Shielding or screening. The effective nuclear charge experienced by a valence electron in an atom will be less than the actual charge on the nucleus because of shielding or screening of the valence electron from the nucleus by the intervening core electrons. Shielding occurs in the case of alkali metals which have single outermost Ns electron preceded by a noble gas electronic configuration. Across a period. Across a period, increasing nuclear charge outweighs the shielding. Consequently, the outermost electrons are held more tightly and the ionization enthalpy increases across a period. Down a group. As we go down a group, the outermost electron being increasingly farther from the nucleus, there is an increased shielding of the nuclear charge by the electrons in the inner levels. In this case, increase in shielding outweighs the nuclear charge and the removal of the outermost electron requires less energy down a group. Hence, ionization enthalpy decreases down a group. Anomalies. Boron and beryllium. Ionization enthalpy of boron is
Okay, better till here it's enough, because anomalies, when we are going to do the topic, then you will explain. Okay. You have done lots of efforts in making this video presentation. Knowledge is really appreciable that you have put into the video. Very good. Clap for you. बस थोड़ा सा आगे से जो स्टूडेंट्स बनेंगे वॉल्यूम का थोड़ा सा बेटा ध्यान रखना, ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
It's very good. Very well done. I can see the time you have given for this presentation in making particularly the video. And please share it in your 11th A group because it's very informative when you are doing the revision. It's given in a very short and concise manner. Okay? Very well done, beta. All the 3 students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. So a part of my job is over because they have explained the topic on the behalf and recap part. Okay, so I am just coming to the point that they have already shared in the video, that is the isoelectronic series. Okay, Dishita, now you only explain, tell me what is the meaning of a yes.
And the whole board is not visible.
It's 1 minute. Let me check. I have to record also. Is it okay?
Ma'am, can you share yesterday's recording? I'm not able to access it.
See, it is there in the post. You just check the post, it's there. Post पे जहाँ पे chemistry
Ma'am,
class होगा ना,
It's not open.
it's there, beta. I checked it yesterday. Just click
Ma'am,
on the post.
Ma'am, it is
Yes.
there, but it's not opening.
बेटा उसमें फिर मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकती इसमें, अगर ओपन नहीं हो रही, so what should I do? I don't know. Then what's the problem?
मैम नेट का प्रॉब्लम होगा मैम,
क्योंकि बेटा हम तो रिकॉर्ड ही कर सकते हैं ना. Being a teacher, I can only record it. Why it's not opening? Other students can check whether it's opening or not. Even I will check after the class. Okay. So now what we are going to do is the isoelectronic series. Now, in the case of a isoelectronic series, Pragya, what is the meaning of isoelectronic series? Since you have made the presentation, all the three, what is the meaning of isoelectronic series?
It is the series in which we find some atoms and ions which contain the same number of electrons.
Yes, very good. Isoelectronic series comprises of a series of atoms or ions having same number of electrons. This is a frequently asked topic. Please go through their video again when you are studying. It comprises of a series of atoms or ions having the same number of electrons. Now, for example, if I am taking is nitrogen 3 minus, oxygen 2 minus, F minus, neon, then Na plus, Mg2 plus, Al3 plus. If I am taking all these, how many electrons are present in them, Dishita? Dishita, can you? Yes. The atomic number of nitrogen is 7, plus 7 protons, plus 8 is that of oxygen, fluorine is plus 9. Neon atomic number is 10, sodium is 11, magnesium 12, 13. So this is the number of protons or the nuclear charge. Okay. Now, can you tell me how many electrons are present in N3 minus?
10.
10. Because N3 minus means they have gained 3 electrons. So all of them have 10 electrons each. So now what is the atomic radii trend? If I am comparing these, I am not taking noble gas as an exception here while we are comparing them in the isoelectronic series. What we know is that in this case, in the case...
Video is paused.
Video is paused?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute. Is it visible now?
Seema Agarwal, ma'am, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, ma'am.
I'm not able to see you, nor no child in the video. No child's video is on, and neither yours also. Why so?
No, ma'am, mine was on. Actually, I was presenting the screen. Earlier,
Okay,
there was a
see. Now I can see.
Yes, ma'am. Earlier, a video was
Videos are not on.
Student. Yes, students. Please on your videos. Yes, all the students, please on your videos. In the starting, they were on, but why you have switched off after the presentation by Anshika and Dishita?
Seema Agarwal, ma'am, in that case, if the children are not putting on the video, then you don't need to take classes at all. You switch off the class because these children are not listening. Pragya is not listening. Aryan S is not listening. Vani is not listening. So we will inform the parents that those who are not putting on the video will not take the classes.
Yes, students, you will take to for
all
you
the
to switch.
Who are not putting on the video, they don't need to be in the class. They can leave the class.
Yes, other students, Anshika, Shashwat, Shivansh, Siddharth. Yes, a number of students, they have not switched on their video yet. Okay. So few videos are still not on. Rishabh, Rohan, Pragya, Lakshay, Kana, Kanak.
Mine is on.
Yes, other students.
Mine also.
Shreya. Yes, still a number of videos are not on.
Shivansh video is not on. What is the problem with Shivansh S? I think the children need to understand that if you don't put on the video, you are not in the class. We are going to cancel your names in the class. You can go to a school where video is not required to be put on.
Yes, Rohan, Sanket, Shivan, Shreya.
Ma'am, mine is on.
Mine is also on.
Those are on. Drishan.
It's on.
Ma'am, I will talk to the parents of students whose videos are not on after the class. I am noting down their names.
Those who have not
Excuse me,
put on
ma'am.
the videos till now, their parents can be informed. You don't have to tell anything. You have to inform them that we are not going to put them in the group anymore. They are not allowed to enter the class.
Okay, ma'am.
And no sarcastic smile is required also.
Okay, so I will call your parents and inform those students. I have noted down the names whose videos are not on.
What is the problem with this Bhavya child? He's making it dark.
Ma'am, actually my networks are weak. I have switched on my video, but my screen is
Then you
black.
don't need to take online class then. If your network is weak, it is high time that you understand that the network has to be strong. I don't want to listen to this nonsense at all, Bhavya. Your network is very strong when you have to play video games. Speak to this child's mother or father, ma'am. Bhavya's parents.
Yes, ma'am. Dishita, can you explain the concept that you explained in the video again? Is Dishita or Pragya? Can you explain this concept of isoelectronic series?
Ma'am, this part was Dishita's, and she's saying that she's having network issues.
Okay. Now, let me explain this again. Now, as she was explaining in the video, that in the case of aluminium, we have more number of protons than electrons. So, what will be the net attractive force? Yes, Agnish, what will be the net attractive force on the electron?
Ma'am, please ask Akshita. Just ask Akshita. I would like to see what is Akshita has to say on this.
Akshita, as you can see here, the number of protons are more than electrons. So what will be the net attractive force on outermost electrons?
Ma'am, I don't know.
Akshita, you can just see the nucleus is attracting the outermost electrons. So if the nuclear charge is increasing, so what will be the net attractive force? Will it increase or decrease?
Ma'am, it will decrease.
It will increase or decrease?
Ma'am, it will decrease.
How it will decrease? Can you explain how it will decrease?
No, ma'am, it will increase because the electrons are being added into the same shell.
It will increase because the electrons are being added in the same shell. And the effective nuclear charge is increasing. Okay, so can you arrange all these ions in the order of increasing size? Vanshika or Vani, can you tell me? Can you arrange all these ions in the order of increasing size?
Ma'am, first neon.
See, noble gas, don't take it as exception. Take it in the general trend. So out of these, which will be having the larger size? Vanshika? Out of N3 minus and Al3 plus, which will be having the larger size? Arav Sharma? Al3 plus will be having a larger size. Are you sure? Smaller size? Which of them will be having the smaller size? Nitrogen 3 minus. Okay, so as I was just telling you that if the number of protons are more, then they will attract the outermost electrons more towards themselves, and it will result in a decrease in size. So basically what I was starting to tell you, that net attractive force on electrons. So atomics, if it increases, then what will happen? Then the atomic radii decreases. If the net attractive force on electron increases, then the net atomic radii decreases. And what we know is that electron attractive force depends upon the nucleus. So it depends on nuclear charge. It depends on nuclear charge. More is the nuclear charge. More is nuclear charge. More will be the attraction. More will be attraction, and as a result, less will be the size. Less will be size. So in the 1 marker questions, they can come how to arrange the various elements in the increasing order of size. I'm just asking you the question. Just wait for a minute. So out of these, what we can see is that here there are 10 protons and 10 electrons. So since the number of protons is less than the electrons, so it means if less nuclear charge. Less nuclear charge is here. So if the nuclear charge is less, then more. What about the size? It will be more. It means that this is our order of size. So if the effective nuclear charge is less, then the size will be more. And if the nuclear charge is more, then the size will be less. So now I am giving you questions based on this. Now you have to tell me out of these two. If I am taking in this case, I am extending it to group third period elements, potassium plus, and if I am taking the case of calcium 2 plus. Now my first question is that out of these two, which is having the more size, which is having a greater size? Okay, Siddharth.
Potash.
Potassium, yes, very. Will be having a greater size. Okay, Now, if I am taking the case of negative ions, suppose I am taking the case of sulfide ions, sulfur atomic number is 16. If I am taking the case of phosphorus, having a 3 negative charge, and I am taking the case of chloride ions having an atomic number 17. So now you have to arrange them in the increasing order of their atomic radii. You have to arrange them in the increasing order of atomic radii. Okay? Increasing order of atomic radii. Yes, Akansha, can you arrange them in the increasing order of atomic radii? Yes, Akansha. Which of them will be having a greater atomic radii? Agnish and Akansha. Yes. Which of them will be having a more radii? What is the number of electrons in case of S2 minus, Agnish? Agnish, say yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, 18.
18. And what is the number of protons?
Ma'am, it will be 16.
Okay. Now, in the case of P3 minus phosphide ion,
Ma'am, the electrons will be 18 and the protons will be 15. Ma'am, again the electrons will be 18 and the protons will be 17. Ma'am, please repeat.
in which case the attraction will be more?
Ma'am, in Cl minus.
In Cl minus, very good, the attraction is more. So if the attraction is more, what about the size?
Ma'am, the size will be the smallest among these.
It will be the smaller. So what will be the increasing order of radii?
Ma'am, Cl minus, then P3 minus, then S2 minus.
Cl minus, then it will be this one or this one? Sulfide ion or phosphide ion?
Ma'am, phosphide, sorry ma'am, sulfide.
Sulfide ions, then it will be P3 minus ion. So this is the increasing order of atomic radii. Now, if I am taking you this one, if I am taking the case of, yes.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Left part of board is not visible.
Okay, just wait. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Now it is visible.
Now, if I am taking is this one, sodium, potassium. Now, out of these, which will be bigger in size? Yes, Ayush, which of these will be bigger in size? Lithium, sodium, and potassium.
Ma'am, lithium.
Yes. Out of these three, which will be bigger in size?
Potassium.
Potassium. Can anyone tell me the reason? Daman or Devansh, can you tell me the reason? Yes.
Ma'am, it has more shells.
It has more shells, yes. Since it is having the more number of shells, so it means that its atomic radii is greater. Why atomic radii is greater? Because of increase in number of shells. Because of increase in number of shells. Okay, so with this we have done the topic isoelectronic series. Next topic was ionization enthalpy. Now I asked you to see the video that was presented by the students carefully. Ionization enthalpy. Yes, Anshika, can you tell me what is ionization enthalpy? Anshika, What is ionization enthalpy? It is just a recapitulation of whatever you have done in your class 9. What is ionization enthalpy?
Ma'am, this topic was given to Pragya.
But even the topic was given to Pragya, but you should be able to explain now. It was a part of the joint activity.
Ma'am, it's the energy required to remove an electron from its gaseous state.
Required to remove valence electron from an isolated gaseous atom. From an isolated gaseous atom. And energy required, is it positive or negative?
Positive.
I'm positive.
Positive. So it is called as delta H ionization enthalpy. It is positive. Okay, because in chemistry, energy required is always taken as positive. Now we are doing the trends down a group. Yes, Bhavya, what are the elements of the first group? What are the elements of the first group? Yes, Bhavya Bhardwaj.
Ma'am, hydrogen.
Yes. Hydrogen. Hydrogen, lithium, then
Sodium.
sodium,
Potassium.
potassium, and rubidium. Okay. Now, what do you think should be the trend down a group? Kanak or Kunjal, what should be the trend down a group?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I think it should decrease.
Yes, very good. It decreases down a group. Okay. Now, what we are going to do are the reasons for this. So this, there are two reasons for this. Can anyone tell me the first reason that you have done in your class 9? What is the reason why the ionization enthalpy decreases down a group?
And because metallic nature increase.
Yes, atomic radius increases.
Because of increase in screening effect and the nuclear charge decreases.
Yes, very good. So atomic radii increases down a group. So as we are moving down a group, atomic radii increases. So we can see that outermost electron or the valence electron is easier to remove because its distance from the nucleus increases. So the outermost electron is easier to remove, so the ionization enthalpy decreases. Now the second reason, as your student was saying, it was the nuclear charge. What is effective nuclear charge? What is effective nuclear charge? What is the formula for effective nuclear charge?
Effective nuclear charge is the amount of pull. The effective nuclear charge is the amount to pull the electrons.
And total nuclear charge minus shielding.
Yes, total nuclear charge minus screening effect. Nuclear charge total minus screening effect. It means, as Aryan was saying, it is the effective nuclear charge. It is a charge that is actually influenced by the outermost electron. And what we know, as we are moving down a group, what happens to the screening effect? If I am taking the case of lithium, lithium means there are only two shells. Lithium is 2 and 1. Now, if I am taking the case of sodium, sodium is 2, 8, 1. So what is happening to the screening effect? What is happening to the screening effect? Is it increasing or decreasing? On moving down, it is?
I'm increasing.
It is increasing. So because screening effect, I told you that we can compare them with the curtains. So in the case of lithium, I can say that there are only one curtain. But in this case, there are two curtains, 1 and 2. So they are just like the curtains. So it means that the effect which is felt by the outermost electron, it is less in the case of sodium. So effective nuclear charge means nuclear charge total minus screening effect. So on moving down the group, screening effect or the shielding effect, screening effect increases. On moving down the group, screening effect increases. So if the screening effect is increasing, the effective nuclear charge decreases. Okay. So effective nuclear charge decreases. So that's why on moving down a group, ionization enthalpy decreases. Now suppose I am taking the case of second period element. So now you have to tell me out of the various elements which is having the highest ionization energy. My question is that you have to tell the highest ionization energy among the following. I am taking the case of beryllium, magnesium and calcium. Out of these three, which is having the highest ionization energy? Out of beryllium, magnesium and calcium. Yes, the question goes to Shreya and Shashwat. Yes. Which of the three is having the highest ionization enthalpy? Your cameras are off again. Pragya, Bhavya, Kanak. Yes, please on your cameras. Yes, Kanak.
Ma'am, beryllium.
What is
Beryllium is having the highest ionization energy. And which of them will be having the least ionization energy?
Calcium.
Calcium.
This will be the increasing order of ionization energy. Okay.
Ma'am, can you define screening effect once again?
Okay. See, screening effect basically means that the shells, so if this is suppose a nuclear charge of 11, I am taking the case of sodium. Now sodium means 2, 8 and 1. So this will be 2 electrons, 8 electrons. And then there is 1 electron in the outermost shell. So how many inside shell, inner shells? Screening effect means inner shells. So how many inner shells are there?
3.
There are 2 K and L. So it means that the K and L shell electrons do not allow the plus 11 charge on outermost electrons. It means that the total charge of plus 11, it is not felt by the outermost electrons. So more is the number of inner shells, more will be the screening effect. So due to which effective nuclear charge is less. Because the total charge of plus 11 is not felt by the outermost electrons. So this is called a shielding or screening effect. So as we are moving down a group, ionization enthalpy decreases. Okay. Now what we are going to do is the trend along a period. What we have to do is the trend along a period.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you explain ionization enthalpy again?
Okay, just wait. I am explaining it along with the trend along a period. Now, in the case of trend along a period, suppose I am taking the second period elements like lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, and so on, oxygen, fluorine. I am not taking noble gas. Okay, now see, ionization enthalpy means the energy required to remove the outermost electrons or the valence electrons. But just tell me one thing. Even principal ma'am asked you to on your cameras. So why they are switched off? Why are you not listening? Yes. Why are you not listening?
Next round, and
I can see how many cameras are on. इतना तुमने गलत impression दिया है class में. I was shocked. What's the problem with you all? Otherwise, you answer so well in the class. Yes. अभी भी कुछ cameras off है क्यों? And you are supposed to wear at least a white shirt or the school dress in the classes further. हर class में अब से आपका camera on होना चाहिए. Yes, I can see the students and I am really noting down the names of Arav, Aishwarya, Arumita, Bhavya.
Ma'am, my camera is on.
बेटा मुझे दिख रहा है किस किस का ऑन था, बीच में ऑफ हो गया होगा मे बी. अरब पता नहीं. पार्टिसिपेंट्स भी देख लो लेकिन अभी भी कईयों का ऑन नहीं है. मैंने लार्ज गैलरी पे किया हुआ है. स्टिल अ नंबर ऑफ कैमरास आर नॉट ऑन. Yes, I can see on the together mode also. A number of cameras are not on. मुझे ये नहीं समझ आया. If the ma'am was there, तुम लोगों ने why you didn't on the camera automatically? It should be on during the periods. No one was responding in the class. अच्छे students, they were not able to answer the simplest question I was asking. अब बेटा ये क्या हुआ प्रज्ञा और अंशिका कि ये इसने टॉपिक प्रिपेयर किया, इसने किया तो हमें नहीं आता. This is not the way. I was trying to appreciate you that these students have just presented a video and you were saying that we don't know. ये तो बिल्कुल किडिश बिहेवियर है ना. इस बच्चे ने बनाया वीडियो तो ये पार्ट हमें नहीं आता. बहुत अच्छी बात है. Really disappointing performance from all of you. And I don't want this type of behavior from you further in the class. And this is a warning, you should keep your cameras on in future. Okay. I think अब तो टाइम भी खत्म हो रहा है. मेरा बिल्कुल आज तुम्हें ना पढ़ाने का मूड नहीं हो रहा है. इतना मतलब तुम लोगों ने इंसल्ट कराई है ना टीचर की भी. I am just taking the attendance and you can leave right now. But this type of behavior I don't expect in future. I am taking the attendance and you can leave. Okay, you can leave all of you.